Hello, and thank you for joining me for this demonstration on how to create classification codes within the Horizon Contact admin portal. In this video, we're going to demonstrate where to find these classification codes, how to edit and configure new classification codes, and then how to assign those classification codes to relevant queues that we wish to use them within. As you can see on my screen, I'm currently signed in as my administrator account. I'm just going to select on the top left-hand corner of the screen the more options. From within here, I can see all of my admin options. I'm just going to scroll down to data or the data subsection and then choose classifications. Now that I've selected the classifications section, we can see the 5 classification codes that I've already got configured on my system. And if we select one, we can see the name of classification, a little description regarding that classification code, and then the media channels that it has been applied to or is usable within. So, for example, we might add a new classification that we call requested callback later. This code is used when a customer has requested our staff to call back later time slash. There's a bit of information around the code, just for yours and other administrators' reference points. And then what we can do is select the channel. So this is a requested callback. So it only really applies to the calls on a voice channel. So whereas like a resolved classification could be applied to both calls and emails and web chats, because the thing that we're communicating with our customer regarding has been resolved. So you can be specific as to which channels these classification codes will be available to be utilized within. Now that I've created my classification code, I'm just going to go ahead and add that, which has added it to my list of available classifications. If we need to delete the classification code, you just select the one you no longer want and then just press delete. That'll ask you if you're sure, and you just say yes if you want to remove that, or no if you don't. So once you're happy with your list of classification codes, all you'll need to do is then make those codes available against the specific media or the specific queues that you want them to be available within. So to do that, all you need to do is choose your more options on the top left-hand side again. We're then going to scroll back up to the call handling subsection, and then we're going to go to queues. In queues, we can see my demo queue there. And on the first page, the basic tab, we can see there's a classification list, and you can see the codes that are currently assigned to this particular queue. I'm just going to go ahead and check all of those now. But the only codes that will actually display here will be the ones that we've enabled on the code for the media. So if we had email specific codes, they just wouldn't be listed here. Okay, so now that we've added all of those, we can press save. And now those classification codes will be available to our agents to select from whilst they are on a call or whilst they're within their wrap-up period after a call. So the system given amount of time. If they don't assign a classification code during the call or during the wrap-up time, they won't be able to assign one afterwards. So it needs to be done either on the call or within your wrap-up time. In this video, we've demonstrated how to or where to find classification codes, how to edit, create new classification codes and delete them, and then also how to apply those classification codes to the queues that you wish to use them on. Thank you for watching this demonstration.